Singers come to the drum out of Babylon, hobby horses foam, the dumb sky rhinoceros glum. Watch the courses of the breakers, rocking horses and with losses, Lady Venus in the city of the horse here. See, well, Tennyson and Laura's not a Gloria free in a Boreale Casper in Victoria. She knew Pizarro's Tom and more to the colours of the Floria and the Boreale Casper footing on the sea. Notice and Madame Venus from sake from far came the pattern zebra emperor from Zanzibar. Well, I golden book his day for Asia, Africa, Cathay, only before that shady lady by the fibroid Shah. Captain Frank stout as any water butt came stood with a back as water drinking the batar grapes blood. But a mother taught and leafage by the ferny wind whose grief is caught up withered like a squirrel with a gold star nut. When Victoria City shot upon the rocking horse of a wait until the laureate. This mix, of course, is as sharp as any drinks and backer deeper than the drinks and quite as hot as any hot and not without remorse. For the mix, said she, and the drinks you can see are as hot as any hot and not and not the goods for me. What are you staring at, mariner man? Wrinkled as sea sand and old as the sea. Those trains will run over their tails if they can, snorting and sporting like porpoises flee. The burly, the whirly gig wheels of the train, as round as the word is and large again, running half the way over to Babylon down, through fields of clover to gay Troy town. A puff in their smoke, as grey as the curl on my forehead, as wrinkled as sand of the sea. But what can that matter to you, my girl, and what can that matter to me?
See the tall Spanish jade, with hair black as nightshade, worn as a cockade. Flee, her eyes gasconade, and her gowns parade, as stiff as a brigade. Tea, the hard and braying light is zebraed black and white. It will take away the slight and free. Tinge of the mouth organ sound, oyster stone notes oozing round her flounces as they sweep the ground. The trumpet and the drum and the martial cornet come to make the people dumb, but we won't wait for Slyfoot night, moonlight watered, milk white bright, to make clear the declaration of our Paphian vocation beside the castanetted sea. Where stalks Il Capitanio, swaggered braggadocio, sword and mustachio. He is green as a cassada, and his hair is an armada. To the jade, come kiss me harder, he called across the battlements as she heard our voices thin and shrill as the steely grasses thrill, or the sound of the onika when the polka has the finca in the palace of the queen Chinese. Of the heat, Dolores, Ines, Manusia, Isabel, Lucia, mock time that flies. Lovely bird, will you stay and sing? Flirting your sheened wing, peck with your beak and cling to our balconies. They flirt their fans flaunting. Oh, silence enchanting as music, then slanting their eyes. Like gilded or emerald grapes, they take mantillas, capes hiding their simian shapes. Sighs, each lady a spadiel is done. Dance the quadrille from hell's towers to Seville. Surprise. their siesta, Dolores said. Through gilded trellises of the heat, spangles pelt down through the tangles of bellflowers. Each dangles her castanets. Shutters fall while the heat mutters, with sounds like a mandolin or tinkled tambourine. Ladies, time dies. Don Pasquito arrived at the seaside, where the donkeys hide tide braid. He saw the bandito Joe in a black cape, whose slack shape waved like the sea. Thetis wrote to Tweetus, noting wheat is silver like the sea. The lovely cheetah, sweet as foamy, wrote his notices that she will steal the wheat king's luggage like Babel before the League of Nations grew. So Joe put the luggage and the label in the pocket of Flo the kangaroo. Through trees like rich hotels that bode of dreamless ease fled she, carrying the load and goading the road through the marine scene to the sea. Don Pasquito, the road is eloping with your luggage so heavy and large. You must follow and leave your moping bride to my guidance and charge. When Don Pasquito returned from the road's end, where vanilla-colored ladies ride, from Sevilla his mantiled bride and young friend were forgetting their mentor and guide. For the lady and her friend from the Touquet, in the very shady trees upon the sand, were plucking a white satin bouquet of foam, while the sand's brassy band blared in the wind. Don Pasquito hid where the leaves drip with sweet, but a word stung him like a mosquito. For what they hear, they repeat.
In a room of the palace, black Mrs. Behemoth gave way to wrath and the wildest malice. Cried Mrs. Behemoth, "Come, come, come, court lady, doomed like a moth through palace room shady." The candle flame seemed a yellow pompion, sharp as a scorpion. Nobody came, only a bugbear air unkind, that Budford papoose, the young spring wind, blew out the candle. Where is it gone? To flat Coromandel rolling on. Where the satyrs are chattering, nymphs with their flattering glimpse of the forest enhance, or the beauty of marrow and cucumber narrow and cereals will join in the dance. Where the satyrs confront the flat-leaf fruit and the gherkin green in the marrow, sacred Venus Silenus will settle between us, the good and the cucumber narrow. See, like palaces hidden in the lake, they shake, those greenhouses shot by an arrow. Narrow the gardener ceases the pieces, like creases for gilding the potting shed marrow. There the radish roots and the strawberry fruit from the nymphs hide woods in the glade, trampling and sampling berserkers, Catucas and Turkish Krakowiets hid in the shade. Where in the haycocks the country lives gayfolks and gowns and looped over bright yellow petticoats, gaiters of leather and fenced in feathers and straw hats bewildering many a leather bat. There the hay make towers and wines and showers the dew and the dogs and red flowers. Pumpkin and marrow and cucumber narrow have grown through the spangled June hours. Melons as dark as gave half on their fountain ways, thick as gold honey and wrinkled as dark as bread. Oral Silenus, yet youthful as Venus, her goods and the wrinkled fins whence all the jewels ran. Said Queen Venus, Silenus will settle between us, the nymphs disobedience forestall. With my bow and my quiver for each fresh evil never, for I don't understand it at all.
Across the flat and the pastel snow, two people go.
And do you remember when last we wandered this shore?
Ah, no, for it is cold-hearted December.
Dead, the leaves that like asses' ears hung on the trees when last we wandered and squandered joy here. Now Midas, your husband, will listen for these whispers, these tears for joy's bier.
And as they walk, they seem tall pagodas, and all the ropes let down from the cloud ring the hard, cold bell buds upon the trees, codas of overtones, ecstasies grown for love's shroud.
That hobnailed goblin, the bob-tailed hob, said it is time I began to rob. For strawberries bob hobnob with the purrs of cream like the curds of the dairy girls. And flushed with the heat and fruitish ripe are the gowns of the maid who danced to the pipe. Chase a maid? She's afraid. Go gather a bob-cherry kiss from a tree, but don't, I prithee, come bothering me, she said, as she fled. The snouted satyrs drink clouted cream neath the chestnut trees, as thick as a dream, so I went and leant, where none but the doltish, coltish wine nuzzled my hand for what it could find. As it neighed, I said, "Don't touch me, sir, don't touch me, I say. You'll tumble my strawberries into the hay. Those snow mounds of silver that be the spring has sucked his sweetness from, I will bring with fair-haired plants and with apples chill for the great god Pan's high altar. I'll spill not one." So in fun we rolled on the grass and began to run, chasing that gaudy satyr, the sun. Over the haycocks away we ran, crying, "Here be berries as sunburnt as Pan." But Silenus has seen us. He runs like the rough satyr son. Come away.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la! See me dance the polka, said Mr. Wag like a bear, with my top hat and my whiskers that tra-la-la-la-trap the fair. Where the waves seem chiming haycocks, I dance the polka. There stand Venus children in their gay frocks, maroon and marine, and stare to see me fire my pistol through the distance blue as my coat. Like Wellington, Byron, the Marquis of Bristol, Busby, great trees float. Where the wheezing hardy-gardy of the marine wind blows me to the tune of Annie Rooney, sturdy. Oh, where the sheaves of the sea, and bright as a seaman's packet, with zinnias, candytuft's chill, is Mrs. Marigold's jacket, as she gapes at the indoor still. Where at dawn in the box of the sailor, blue as the decks of the sea, Nelson awoke, crowed like the cocks, then back to the dust sank he. And Robinson Crusoe, Rousseau, the bright and foxy beer, but he finds fresh isles and a negro smiles, the poxy doxy dear. As they watch me dance the polka, said Mr. Wag like a bear, in my top hat and my whiskers that tra-la-la-la-trap the fair. Tra-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Something lies beyond the scene, the Arc-de-Chine marine obscene horizon. In hell, black as a bison. See the tall black aga on the sofa in the algamore, his bell robe. Mustache clear as a great bell. Waves in 1880 Boston's come, late with tamarines of rust call horizons their home. Coldly wheeze Chinese disease, black armored fleas, the dancing breezes seeking for horizons wide from her orisons. In her wide vermilion pavilion by the seaside, the doors clang open and hide where the wind died. Nothing but the princess coquetry sleep, dancing a caprice to the wind's tambourine.
Daisy and Lily, lazy and silly, walk by the shore of the one grassy sea, talking once more neath a swan-bosom tree, rose castles, tourelles, those bustles where swears each foam bell of ermine. They roam and determine what fashions have been and what fashions will be, what tartan leaves born, what crinolines worn. By Queen Thetis, pelisses of tarlatan, blue like the thin pleaded leaves that the castle crags grew, of velour d'Afrande on the water god's land. Her hair seemed gold trees on the honeycell sand, where the thickest gold spangles on deep waters seen were like twanging guitar or like cold mandolin, and the nymphs of great caves with her like gold waves of Venus wore tarlatan. Louise and Charlottine, Boreas daughters, and the nymphs of deep waters, the nymph Palione, Grisy, the Ondine, were plaided Victoria and thin Clementina like the crinolined waterfalls. Wooden nymphs wear bonnets, shawls, elegant parasols. Floating are seen the Amazons wear balzerine of jonquil, beside the blonde lace of a deep falling rill. Through glades like Canaan they run from and shun the enormous and gold-rayed rustling sun. And the nymphs of the fountains descend from the mountains like elegant willows on the deep barouche pillows in Kashmir. Alvanda, Barège, Isabel, like bells of bright water from Clear's good well, our elegance favouring bonnets of blonde, the stars in their apiaries, sylphs in their aviaries, seeing them spangle these innocents fond from their aviaries fan, with each long fluent hand, commanders Espanol, mimic the waterfalls over the long and the light summer land. So Daisy and Lily, lazy and silly, walk by the shore of the one grassy sea, talking once more neath the swan bosom, the rose castles, tourelles, those bustles, morels of the shade in their train follow. Ladies, how vain hollow! Gone is the sweet swallow, gone Philomel.
We bear velvet cream, green and babyish, small leaves seam, each stream horses' tails that swish, and the chimes remind us of sweet birds singing like the jangling bells on rose trees ringing. Man must say farewell to parents now, and to William Tell and Mrs. Cow. Man must say farewells to storks and bets, and to roses, bells, and statuettes. Forests white and black in spring are blue with forget-me-nots, and to lovers true still the sweet bird begs and tries to cozen them by angels' eggs, sold by the dozen. Gone are clouds like inns on the garden's brinks, and the mountain gins Ganymede sells drinks, while the days seem grey and his heart of ice, grey as chamois or the Edelweiss, and the mountain streams like cowbell sound, tira, lira, round.
Jordan Gordon, on the holy Sabbath on the peaceful day, to the huntsman playing on his old bagpipe, boring to death the pheasant and the snipe, boring the ptarmigan and grouse for fun, boring them worse than a 9-bore gun, till the flaxen leaves where the prunes were ripe, and the tartan wind a-droning through the pipe, and they heard Macpherson say, where do the waves go? What hotels hide their bustles and their gay umbrellas? And would there be room? Would there be room? Would there be room for me? There is a hotel at Ostend, cold as the window without an end, haunted by ghostly poor relations of Bostonian conversations like bagpipes rotting through the walls, and there the pearloops fall like shoals with a noise like marine waterfalls, and another little drink wouldn't do us any harm, pierces through the sabbatical calm, and that is the place for me. So do not take a bath in Jordan Gordon on the holy Sabbath on the peaceful day, or you'll never go to heaven, Gordon Macpherson. And speaking purely as a private person, that is the place, that is the place, that is the place for me.
And shady, longing to be a lazy lady, walked by the cupola's gables in the lakes, Georgian stables, in a fairy tale like the heat intense and the mist in the woods when across the fence the children gathering strawberries are changed by the heat into negresses, though their fair hair shines there like gold-haired planets Calliope, Io, Pomona, Antiope, Echo, and Clio. Then Lily O'Grady, silly and shady, sauntered along like a lazy lady. Beside the waves, haycock, her gown with tucks, was sat in the colour of shining green ducks, and her fond old parasol was a great gold sun on the haycock shining. But she was a negress, black as the shade, the time on the brightest lady laid. Then a satyr, dog-haired as trunks of trees, began to flatter, began to tease. And she ran like the nymphs with golden foot that trampled the strawberry buttercup root in a thick gold dew as bright as the mesh of dead Panope's golden flesh. Made from the music whence were born Memphis and Thebes in the first hot morn, and ran to wake in the lake where the water ripples seemed hay to rake. And Charlottine, Adeline, Roundrose, bubbling Victorine, and the other fish express a wish for mastic mantles and gowns with a swish, and right of the roses, of buttercups and of posies, and buds of the wildwood lilies, they chase her as frisky as fillies. The red retriever had satyr, can whine and tease her and flatter, but Lily O'Grady, silly and shady, in the deep shade is a lazy lady. Now Pomp is dead, Homer's red, Heliogabalus lost his head, and shade is on the brightest wing, and dust forbids the birds to sing.
Old Sir Folk, tall as a stalk, before the honey fruits of Dormer ripe would walk, and sulk with the gun, the rain-coloured sun. Among the pheasant feather corn, the unicorn has torn full on the swamp-faced sheep. Sit and sleep, periwigged as William and Mary weep. Sally, Mary, Matty, what's the matter? Why cry? The huntsman and the rain-coloured sun, and I sigh. Oh, the nursery maid Meg, with a leg like a peg, chased the feathered dreams like hens, and when they laid an egg in the sheepskin meadow square, the serene King James would steer horse and hounds. Then he from the shade of a tree picked it up, a spoiled a boy for nursery tea, said the mourners. In the counter strain, feathered tall as a crane, and whistling down the feathered rain, oh, lower goes again an old dull mome with a head like a poem, seeing the world as a bare egg laid by the feathered air. Meg would beg 3 of these for the nursery teas of Jaffa, Chim, and Ham. She gave it underneath the trees where the boiling water hissed like the goose king feathered daughter kissed. Pot and pan and copper kettle put upon the proper metal, lest the flood begin again through these.
Bob Colthor his syllabub in the hotel in hell where Proserpine first fell. Blue as a gendarmerie were the waves of the sea, rocking and shocking the barmaid. Nobody comes to give him his rum, but the rim of the sky hippopotamus glum enhances the chances to bless with the benison. Alfred Lord Tennyson crossing the barlade with cold vegetation from pale deputations on temperance workers, all signed in memoriam, hoping with glory to trim up the laureate's feet, moving in classical meters. Like balaclava, the lava came down from the roof, and the seas blew wood and gendarmerie took them in charge while Beelzebub brought for his rum. None of them come!